Hello. This is your Zodiac Oracle speaking. There are no coincidences. You are here because life wants to show you a sign. Open your heart and receive the guidance that arrives for you today. Pisces. You arrive here the way a whisper crosses the border between dream and awakening. Pisces. Guided not by chance but by a magnetic pull that only souls with ancient memory can feel. And as I look at your cards, the phrase that descends like a golden thread is this: when the tide turns, the truth rises. You may not fully understand it yet, but every symbol before me repeats it, echoes it, amplifies it. Because the moment the water shifts, everything hidden beneath finally has to show itself. And you, Pisces, are standing right at that frontier where the tide is beginning to move. You feel it, don't you? That strange sensation as if something is about to snap, or bloom, or erupt into clarity. That vibration that tells you the universe has been rearranging pieces behind the scenes. And before I go any farther, I need you to pay attention to this one thing. Do not leave yet. Stay with me until the end, because one of these cards is holding a message you were never meant to avoid. A message that reveals why the chaos has been circling you, why certain people suddenly withdrew, why you felt observed, envied, or even silently targeted. The revelation comes later. Yes, but it is coming, and it will change the direction of your next weeks in ways you cannot yet imagine. The first card I pull rises slowly, like something reluctant to be exposed, the moon. And when the moon appears for you, Pisces, something becomes undeniable. Someone around you has been hiding their real intentions. There is a shadow walking parallel to your path, trying to blend in with your light. This is a hidden observer, an envious presence, someone who smiles but whose spirit twists behind your back. The moon speaks of illusions, veiled truths, and manipulations disguised as kindness. And as I hold the card, the message comes through almost like a warning whispered behind a locked door. Their mask is slipping. This is where your story begins. Not with fear, but with awakening. Because you are not defenseless. Far from it. You are entering a cycle where your intuition sharpens so intensely that lies can no longer survive in your presence. Your dreams have been acting strangely lately, haven't they? More vivid, more symbolic, more insistent. You've felt the need to pull away from certain people without knowing why. You've had sudden thoughts that felt like warnings. You've sensed shifts that your logical mind couldn't explain. That is not coincidence. That is your spirit preparing itself. You are being positioned for revelation, for divine justice, for a cleansing that breaks every chain that has been tightening around you. And this is where your decree begins. Your phrase of power, your thread of transformation that will follow you through this entire reading. I open the path to my better destiny. Repeat it in your mind. Let it echo. Let it root. As the story continues, the second card rises, and it brings a surge of energy like sunlight breaking through thick fog. The Wheel of Fortune. Pisces, this is big. This is destiny shifting. This is karmic cycles breaking. This is the universe saying, enough. The stagnation you felt, the unfair situations, the emotional exhaustion, none of that was meaningless. It was preparation. It was the tightening before the breakthrough. And what is about to happen in your life, Pisces, is something that even those who wished you harm will not be able to stop. The wheel turns, and when it turns in your favor, it sweeps away what is false, weak, decaying, or parasitic. It disconnects you from people who drain you. It exposes those who manipulate you. It pushes you onto paths that were blocked. And yes, there has been a block, spiritual, emotional, even financial. But the turning of this card is a sign that your rising begins now. And yet, something else moves beneath the surface. Because the wheel does not rise without reason. It rises after the darkness signals its last attempt. This means that right before your breakthrough, someone may try to pull you back, guilt trip you, use sweet words to re-enter your life, or pretend they suddenly need your help. Do not fall for it. When the wheel shifts, the past often tests you one last time. Now the third card comes forward, and the moment I flip it, everything intensifies. The Five of Swords. A card of conflict, betrayal, hidden agendas. And yet, in your reading, it does not appear to show defeat. It appears to show exposure. Someone will reveal themselves unintentionally. A slip of the tongue. An accidental comment. A contradiction. An unexpected outburst. They will show you who they really are. They will shed their disguise without meaning to. And when this happens, Pisces, I need you to be ready. Ready to detach. Ready to protect your peace. Ready to choose yourself. Because the universe does not want you fighting meaningless battles. It wants you elevating above them. This is where the hook tightens, where the energy shifts, where the cosmic spotlight focuses directly on you. And before I move into the part where the message begins to escalate, I need you to write something in the comments to seal the energy. I rise above what was meant to weaken me. Write it, declare it, embody it. Now we continue. The cards begin to hum with a different rhythm. A rising, a preparation, a gathering of spiritual forces that surround you. You are being pulled into alignment, Pisces, into clarity, into a phase of abundance that has been long overdue. And when I say abundance, I am not speaking only of money or opportunity. I speak of emotional abundance, spiritual elevation, self-trust, and the rediscovery of your own power. Because this reading is not just a horoscope, it is a resurrection. As we move deeper, the fourth card emerges, the Empress. And when the Empress appears after conflict, it means that you are stepping into a season of creation, expansion, and magnetic attraction. Your energy becomes fertile. Your ideas gain momentum. Your presence draws good fortune. Your intuition becomes your greatest weapon. The Empress tells you that something new is being born in your life. A relationship, a project, a path, a transformation. And this new beginning grows from the ashes of everything that once weighed you down. But here is where the twist begins, Pisces. Here is where the unexpected message, the prophecy hidden within your tide, begins to reveal itself. Because alongside the Empress, the fifth card rises, and it changes everything. The Tower. Not destruction. Not loss. Not punishment. But liberation. The Tower comes to free you. To dismantle what has been limiting you. To collapse illusions, false friendships, toxic cycles, spiritual blockages, old fears, emotional attachments that no longer serve your growth. The Tower in your reading is not your downfall. It is the downfall of everything that once tried to dim you. This, Pisces, is the moment the truth rises with the tide. This is where divine justice enters. This is where your path clears. This is where the universe intervenes, not to hurt you, but to protect you. And here, as this energy cracks open your next chapter, your decree repeats again. I open the path to my better destiny. The Tower reveals what you need to let go of. The Empress shows you what you are becoming. The Wheel shows the destiny shifting in your favor. The Moon unmasks the hidden. And soon, very soon, the next cards will reveal the reward waiting for you after the cleansing. Your lucky color, deep blue. Your lucky numbers, 7 to 11, 21. Your spiritual energy, awakening and protection. And the universe asks you softly, maternally, insistently. As you receive these signs and open your destiny, show your gratitude. Support this message. Let the universe witness your commitment to change. The energy that surrounds you now, Pisces, feels like the moment after lightning strikes. An electric stillness, a trembling air that signals that something has shifted forever. You may not fully see the changes yet, but your spirit feels them. And as I move the next card forward, the universe repeats the clever phrase whispered at the beginning, not as a reminder, but as confirmation. When the tide turns, the truth rises. You are living the turning of that tide. You are experiencing the rise of that truth. The tower has shaken what needed to be shaken, but what comes next is not chaos, it is clarity. And clarity, Pisces, is the rarest and most powerful gift the universe grants to a heart as deep and intuitive as yours. Because clarity is the moment your spirit stops whispering and starts declaring. It is the moment your intuition stops hinting and begins revealing. It is the moment you stop doubting yourself. You can already sense it. A new awareness, a new strength, a new readiness to walk away from what once held you in emotional chains. And just as that sensation begins to settle into your chest, the cards respond. The first one that rises in the second part is the star. The star is healing, hope, alignment. The promise that what collapsed was never meant to hold your future, only your past. And as the star shines over your reading, Pisces, it brings a message that flows directly into your bloodstream. Your soul is entering a period of renewal so profound that even you will be surprised at the version of yourself you become. This is not surface healing. This is not temporary relief. This is soul-level restoration. The star tells you that a wish, one you kept quiet, one you barely admitted even to yourself, is beginning to manifest. Something long delayed. Something you felt slipping away. Something you almost gave up on. And yet, the universe kept it alive for you, waiting for the moment when you would be spiritually ready to receive it. That moment is approaching. But the star also carries another layer. Protection. Divine observation. A reminder that you were never alone, even when you thought your silence went unnoticed. And it's here, Pisces, that the hook tightens even more. Because as the star opens its light above you, something else happens in your reading. A message that pulls me forward like a current. Stay until the end, Pisces. There is something the cards will reveal. Not yet, but soon. Something that explains why certain endings were necessary, why certain people could not continue walking with you, and why your destiny demanded a higher version of yourself. The next card appears. The Six of Swords. This is the energy of transition, of departure, of crossing emotional waters toward calmer shores. And in your reading, Pisces, this card does not show you leaving in loss. It shows you leaving in wisdom, in strength, in triumph over everything that once tried to drain you. This card confirms that a major chapter of your life is closing. A cycle is ending. Not because you failed, but because you grew. The Six of Swords says you are being pulled, spiritually, energetically, intuitively, toward a place where you will no longer tolerate inconsistency, disrespect, or emotional manipulation. This is the moment where your heart says, no more. And the universe echoes it. Your guides insist that you hear this. Your peace is becoming your new priority, and because of that, new blessings will finally be able to reach you. And as this card settles, the decree rises again, carrying more force than before. I open the path to my better destiny. Let it echo inside you. Let it claim space. Let it reshape what you believe you deserve. The next card flips itself, as if eager, as if urgent. The Knight of Pentacles. A grounded, steady, loyal energy enters your life. This can represent a person, a job, a new opportunity, or even a new version of yourself. The Knight brings stability, reliability, progress. Not explosive breakthroughs but lasting ones. This card brings the message that something consistent and trustworthy is approaching. Something that grows slowly but surely into long-term abundance. If this is love, it signifies someone sincere, patient, and emotionally mature. If this is career, it signifies a stable path that will bring financial growth. If this is personal evolution, it signifies becoming someone who no longer rushes or doubts but builds steadily and confidently. The Knight comes when the universe wants you to know that you will no longer walk on shaky ground. Your steps become guided, supported, and blessed. But right behind this calm, steady energy, something stirs. The next card appears, and it brings a shift so sharp, so prophetic, that I feel it before I even turn it. The High Priestess. Pisces, this is you. Your essence. Your intuition. Your spiritual power. When the High Priestess emerges after the Tower and the Star, it means that your soul is unlocking something. Gifts, sensitivities, abilities that were dormant. Your dreams will intensify. Your instincts will sharpen. Your perception of people will become immediate, precise, undeniable. You will know who is for you and who is against you. You will feel sincerity and detect deception the moment it enters the room. The High Priestess tells you that your spiritual evolution is awakening in ways you did not expect. You may feel drawn to divination, meditation, signs, symbolism. You may start seeing repeated numbers. You may begin hearing your inner voice louder than ever before. Do not ignore it. Do not question it. You are becoming aligned with your higher self, and that alignment is rewriting your destiny. And then, the energy deepens. A cold breeze. A subtle pressure. A sensation that something is about to be revealed. As I touch the next card, your guides speak firmly. Prepare, because the truth will rise in front of you soon. And this truth will set you free. The card is the Seven of Swords. This confirms what the moon hinted earlier. Someone has not been honest with you. Someone has lied, manipulated, or tried to take advantage of your kindness, your loyalty, or your generosity. And this person believes you do not see it. They think their mask is secure. They think they have fooled you. But they have not fooled your spirit. And soon, very soon, their behavior will expose them. Not because you confront them, but because the universe dismantles their facade. This is where the energy becomes intense, prophetic, unstoppable. The Seven of Swords marks the moment where hidden enemies are unmasked. And though this truth may sting for a moment, it liberates you from entanglements that would have held back your destiny. And here, Pisces, the cards push you gently but firmly toward the next truth. Your success will not be prevented. Your abundance will not be blocked. Your elevation cannot be delayed by anyone with ill intentions. Because as the shadows fall away, the universe prepares your rise. The next card that comes forward is the one that changes everything. The Sun. Radiance. Victory. Joy. Clarity. Triumph after adversity. The sun illuminates your path with blessings that feel almost overdue. It brings love, opportunities, financial improvement, emotional stability, spiritual protection. It announces a period where you become magnetic, glowing, irresistible to abundance. This is the card that answers the question that has been lingering in your heart. Will things finally get better for me? Yes, Pisces. They will. And not slowly, decisively. But the sun also brings the twist that I promised earlier. The revelation you were meant to receive. The truth that explains everything. Because when the sun rises after the moon, the tower, and the Seven of Swords, it reveals the identity of the real force behind your recent struggles. It was not bad luck. It was not failure. It was not you. It was people whose energy clashed with the path you are meant to walk. People who would have contaminated your blessings if they had remained in your life. So the universe removed them. Not to punish you but to protect you. And now, Pisces, the path to abundance opens fully before you. Love grows. Money stabilizes. Work improves. Your energy strengthens. Your intuition awakens. Your destiny evolves. And as all this rises around you, the decree returns for the second time, anchoring your transformation. I open the path to my better destiny. Write this in the comments as well to seal what is coming. I rise above what was meant to weaken me. Your lucky color for this phase. Silver. Your lucky numbers. 3 to 16, 28. Your spiritual energy. Rebirth and clarity. The air around your reading becomes heavier now, not with darkness, but with significance. Pisces, you are entering the deepest part of this revelation, the moment where the cards stop describing your past and begin outlining the exact path your future will take. This is where the universe stops whispering and begins declaring. This is where your destiny stops waiting and begins unfolding. And again, because you must understand the magnitude of this part, the phrase returns, not as an echo, but as a prophecy sealing itself into your timeline. When the tide turns, the truth rises. You are living the rise. You are stepping out of the illusions of others, stepping away from the emotional traps that once confused your heart, and stepping into a clarity that leaves no room for deception, hesitation, or self-betrayal. The sun revealed that your breakthrough is guaranteed. But now the cards want to show you what form that breakthrough takes. It is not just emotional clarity. It is not just spiritual awakening. It is not just the removal of harmful people. It is something bigger, something foundational, something that will change the architecture of your life. As I shuffle the next set of cards, a warm vibration spreads through my hands. This is not ordinary energy. This is divine alignment. This is destiny preparing to reveal itself. The first card that rises is the Ace of Pentacles. Pisces. This is abundance in its purest form. The Ace of Pentacles is a seed planted by the universe itself. A seed of prosperity, opportunity, financial growth, blessings that take tangible form. This is not wishful thinking. This is not symbolic. This is material, real, solid. The ace brings you a new job, a new income stream, a business opportunity, a financial blessing, a stable foundation, unexpected money, a chance to build long-term security. And the card radiates with a message that feels almost warm. You are ready to receive what was once delayed. Because Pisces, the abundance that is coming to you is not sudden luck. It is accumulated blessings, stored blessings, blessings that were waiting for the moment your heart was no longer entangled with the wrong people, wrong energies, wrong environments. The ace comes only when your path has been cleansed. And you have just completed one of the most powerful spiritual cleansings of your life. But abundance does not come alone. The next card rises, and I feel its weight before I see it. The Two of Cups. Love enters your reading. But not temporary love. Not volatile love. Not inconsistent love. No. The Two of Cups is sacred partnership. Union. Reciprocity. Emotional equilibrium. The kind of connection that is balanced, healing, and spiritually aligned. This is a person who respects you, understands you, values you. Someone who sees not just your potential, but your soul. Someone whose presence brings peace, not confusion. And if you've been healing from heartbreak, betrayal, or abandonment, the Two of Cups comes as confirmation. What left was never meant for the future you are stepping into. What arrives is everything you deserve. For some Pisces, this is a new relationship. For others, a deepening of a current one. For a few, a reconnection that now returns healed, transformed, aligned. But in every scenario, the energy is pure, mutually supportive, balanced, healthy. Your heart is ready to love again. Not in fear, not in desperation, but in confidence. And just as the emotional blessings begin to anchor themselves, the third card emerges with a force that almost pushes through the deck. The Chariot. Forward movement. Determination. Victory. Triumph. The Chariot tells you that the stagnation you experienced was not because you were weak. It was because you were being redirected. And now that the redirection is complete, nothing can stop your progress. Pisces, you are about to enter a phase where things move fast. Doors open quickly. Opportunities align suddenly. Your energy rises sharply. Your motivation returns. Your clarity strengthens. Your confidence awakens. The Chariot tells you that the universe is accelerating your destiny. You are no longer walking. You are advancing. You are no longer hoping. You are achieving. You are no longer wishing. You are receiving. And right here, as these blessings reveal themselves, your decree resurfaces, stronger, heavier, more anchored than before. I open the path to my better destiny. Say it mentally. Breathe it in. Let it shape your next steps. Now, something unexpected begins to happen. The cards shift their tone. They move from promise to revelation, from blessing to truth. A deeper energy enters, like a soft shadow, not of danger, but of understanding. The universe wants you to know why certain things happened. The next card that rises is Judgment. Pisces. This is the moment of awakening. The moment of divine justice. The moment of karmic return. Judgment means that the universe is now balancing the scales of your life. Those who hurt you will face the consequences of their choices. Those who betrayed you will confront their own actions. Those who took advantage of your kindness will lose the access they once had. But judgment is not about revenge. It is about truth. It is about finality. It is about closure. This card reveals that someone who harmed you emotionally or spiritually will be exposed. Not by your hands, but by their own actions. Their lies will contradict themselves. Their facade will crumble. Their intentions will become visible. And when this happens, Pisces, you will feel something unexpected. Relief. Freedom. Release. Because the truth will set you free, and it will no longer hurt you. Judgment also brings a message for you personally. You are being called to rise into your higher purpose. To awaken. To stop doubting yourself. To stop diminishing your power. To step into the spiritual gifts you've been hiding. This is your rebirth. But then something rare happens. A card flips itself out of the deck. Forcefully, decisively, as if refusing to wait for its turn. The Queen of Cups. And Pisces. This is you. Your heart. Your intuition. Your emotional power. Your ability to love deeply and heal others. This card comes as a reminder that no matter who tried to hurt you, They never succeeded in destroying the most powerful part of you. Your capacity to feel, to sense, to intuit, to dream. The Queen of Cups reveals that you are stepping into your full emotional strength. You will no longer be manipulated. You will no longer be used. You will no longer be drained. You will no longer be underestimated. Instead, you become magnetic, nurturing, wise, unshakable. People will be drawn to your energy. You will attract opportunities with your presence. You will manifest faster than ever before. The Queen of Cups has a message for you. Do not dim your sensitivity. It is your superpower. And as if answering her, the next card rises. The Emperor. Stability. Authority. Power. Structure. This is the energy that enters your life now. It could be a mentor, a partner, a boss, or even a new version of yourself. But whatever form it takes, it brings strength, discipline, protection, leadership. The Emperor confirms that the chaos is ending. Your life becomes organized. Your path becomes structured. Your goals become achievable. Your energy becomes grounded. You rise. And then, the climax begins to form. A soft vibration gathers around the next card. Your guides whisper, "This is the truth you were meant to discover." The card is the world. Completion. Success. Fulfillment. A cycle ending perfectly. The world means your destiny is shifting permanently. It means the chapters that drained you are closed forever. It means your life is entering a phase where everything begins to make sense. This card is the ultimate promise that your suffering was not in vain. Your delays were not denial. Your heartbreak was not punishment. Your solitude was not abandonment. Everything led you here. To alignment. To clarity. To abundance. To love. To purpose. To destiny. And Pisces, this is not the end. This is the beginning. Your lucky color for this phase. Gold. Your lucky numbers. 8 to 14, 33. Your spiritual energy. Expansion and destiny. And as we approach the final part, your decree repeats for the third and final time, sealing itself into your timeline. I open the path to my better destiny. The energy that floods this final part feels different. Pisces, denser, brighter, almost overwhelming in its intensity. If the previous parts revealed truths, opened doors, and awakened your spirit, this one transforms you. This is the moment the universe stops preparing you and finally delivers. This is where destiny stops whispering and begins unfolding in front of you like a road lit by divine fire. The tide has turned. The truth has risen. And now, the path opens. As I touch the deck again, something extraordinary happens. The cards no longer feel like mere symbols. They feel alive. They feel like messengers, like ancient voices that have been waiting centuries to speak to you. And as your energy pours forward, soft, intuitive, deep, the first card of this final chapter rises as if drawn by your own spirit. The Ace of Cups. Pisces. This is rebirth. This is your heart overflowing. This is emotional renewal. This is spiritual cleansing. This card marks the beginning of a new chapter in your emotional life. One filled with tenderness, compassion, connection, and joy. The Ace of Cups tells you, you will love again. You will trust again. You will feel again. You will rise again. If you have felt emotionally drained, this card restores you. If you have felt abandoned, this card fills the void. If you have felt numb, this card awakens you. Your heart becomes a vessel of light, and that light begins to attract new love, deeper friendships, supportive connections, and experiences that expand your spirit instead of shrinking it. But even more profoundly, the Ace of Cups brings a message from your guides. Your healing has prepared the way for divine love to enter your life. Not just romantic love, self-love, universal love, spiritual love, the kind of love that transforms everything it touches. And as this energy surrounds you, the universe leans closer, almost whispering a secret into your ear. Because what comes next is not random. It is divinely orchestrated. Another card rises. The King of Pentacles. Stability, wealth, success, leadership. This is financial abundance stepping into your life with full force. This card represents mastery over your material world. Money improving, opportunities growing, income stabilizing, a business succeeding, a job becoming more rewarding, ideas turning into profit. If you have struggled financially, the King of Pentacles ends that cycle. If you have been waiting for recognition, the King brings it. If you have feared instability, the King eliminates it. This card also indicates a powerful person entering your life. Someone grounded, supportive, loyal, and influential. Someone who helps you rise. Someone who becomes a pillar rather than a burden. Someone whose presence enriches you. But more importantly, this card signals that you become the King of Pentacles in your own story. You become the source of stability. You become the creator of abundance. You become the architect of your destiny. And as this powerful card aligns with the energy of the world from part 3, something becomes clear. You are entering a season where everything you build will last. Yet something else begins to stir in the reading, like a shadow passing gently over sunlight, not to dim it, but to reveal a deeper truth. Because blessings do not come without responsibility. Destiny does not come without preparation. The next card rises. The Hermit. This is not loneliness. This is enlightenment. The Hermit appears when your soul is called to connect with its highest wisdom. This is the moment where your intuition sharpens beyond logic, where your inner light becomes your guide, where you begin to understand your purpose on a deeper level. The Hermit brings reflection, clarity, and sacred isolation. A temporary period where you may pull back slightly from the world not because you are wounded but because you are transforming. During this phase, you will receive visions, insights, ideas, dreams, and intuitive messages that will guide you toward your next chapter. Pisces, you are not meant to follow the path of others. You are meant to create your own. The Hermit tells you, your destiny requires solitude before expansion. Your silence will shape your power. And as this energy gathers, your decree echoes again. This time as a vibration that settles into your spirit. I open the path to my better destiny. It becomes a key, a portal, a spell, a seal. Now the reading shifts again. The cards want to show you the forces that will accompany your rise. Forces beyond people, beyond situations, beyond physical experience. Forces of spirit. The next card emerges as if pulled by the universe itself. The Strength card. You have survived storms that would have destroyed others. You have carried emotional weight that was not yours. You have loved people who did not know how to love you back. You have kept going when exhaustion carved itself into you. Strength confirms that you are stronger than you think, wiser than you know, and more powerful than you've ever allowed yourself to believe. This card also tells you something crucial. You are about to be tested one last time, but not by pain. This test will be about self-worth. Do you finally believe you deserve the love, Do you believe you deserve the money? Do you believe you deserve the opportunities? Do you believe you deserve peace? Do you believe you deserve happiness? Strength says, you are ready to receive what matches your value. And as the lion bows to the woman in the card, the universe bows to your resilience. But then, the energy thickens. Heavy, prophetic, decisive. A card slides forward slowly, almost ceremonially. The Hierophant. This is spiritual authority. Knowledge. Ascension. Awakening. Divine initiation. When the Hierophant appears after the Hermit, it means you are being chosen, selected, for a higher purpose. You are being guided towards spiritual leadership, healing abilities, intuitive mastery, generational transformation. You will become a messenger, Pisces, a guide, a light for others. Even if you do not yet realize it, you will say things that awaken people. You will understand things others cannot see. You will sense truths before they are spoken. You will become a vessel for divine messages. The Hierophant tells you, your spiritual gifts are unlocking now. Use them. And right as that energy settles, the next card rises with a force that feels like destiny itself. The Ten of Pentacles. Pisces. This is legacy. This is long-term stability. This is wealth that grows. This is family healed. This is home strengthened. This is generational abundance. Money will not be a struggle for you in the future. Your finances will stabilize permanently. You will create something lasting, something valuable. You will break patterns that limited your ancestors. You will build what others could not. The Ten of Pentacles is the universe saying, your future is secure. And now the reading begins to reach its divine climax. The final revelation. The truth the cards have been building toward from the beginning. A card emerges with a spiritual weight so heavy the air seems to thicken. The Magician. This is manifestation, creation, power, transformation, self-mastery. The Magician tells you that the universe is not just giving you blessings, it is giving you the power to shape your reality consciously. From now on, your words manifest. Your intentions materialize. Your energy creates. Your mind transforms matter. This is not symbolic. This is literal. Your spiritual sensitivity is merging with your earthly ability. You are becoming a creator of your destiny. And with this final revelation, Pisces, your entire reading expands into a single truth. You are rising into the most abundant, powerful, awakened, and aligned chapter of your life. You are stepping into the life you were always meant to live. Nothing and no one can stop what is coming. Your lucky color, white. Your lucky numbers, 10 to 22, 40. Your spiritual energy, ascension and manifestation. Before closing this reading, write this in the comments to seal your destiny. I claim the abundance that already belongs to me. And now, Pisces, the universe folds its message gently around you like a warm cloak. Your reading ends not in darkness, but in radiance. Not in suspense, but in victory. Not in fear, but in divine certainty. You were guided here. You were chosen to receive this. And your future has already begun.